Now, your Alaska Link weather for Juneau and Southeast.
July has come and it is almost on its way out. We have a few more days to add in, and we already have taken that first place seat on wettest July on record as we sit shy of 11 inches. Now, we are seeing that the next round of rainfall is pushing its way in. We are dealing with times of some heavy rain here as we roll into our Tuesday, a low just around about 53 degrees. We will have those moderate impacts, especially here early on with some of those increased winds and rains into our Tuesday. Note that does create some concerns for our marine goers. We'll linger some of those impacts into Wednesday and then see some potential drying into Thursday. Through this time frame, that continuous cooler than normal weather pattern also persists as highs will continue to stay within those 50s. There is some potential though of talking some improvements possible into the weekend, looking a little drier, potentially upticking some temperatures, as there seems to be a turnaround here as we work towards the middle of August that shows a potential of bringing back another touch of some of those summertime conditions, as it has been feeling very fall-like here into our July. Now, as we look at our high tide, we have 10:18 as our high tide in the morning and then 9:52 into the late evening. We roll into our Tuesday again with those temperatures seeing not much improvement, but at least trying to strive towards that 60-degree marker, which is shy of that average of 64 degrees. But we have those moderate impacts that are pushing in with some of those more moderate showers. Now, we're not seeing that we have the continuous strong impact, but there are going to be some times of some energy off of an area of low that is more to the northwest, and that's what's going to keep that moisture in place. So the area of low by Wednesday morning here is going to be just south of Yakutat. So it's not looking at bringing a strong frontal systems into the panhandle, but it's going to keep that moisture continuously moving its way through the panhandle, which keeps us under at least that showery weather that could add up, including today's precipitation into Wednesdays, looking to be anywhere from half an inch to our far southern panhandle, to some spots there getting upwards of an inch, to Juneau trying to get over 2 inches. Now, again, not likely to see all of that, but there is definitely that range of about half an inch to an inch of a general forecast. Some isolated spots trying to get upwards of 2 inches. We have 16 hours and 33 minutes of daylight. 4:47 is our sunrise. 9:21 is our sunset with 16 and a half hours of daylight. Not going to see much of it here Tuesday and Wednesday, as again, we stay with that cool and wet pattern. Highs mainly 50s, looking at just touching those 60s. So really daytime temperatures all about those 50s. We're even holding mid 50s on Wednesday due to that area of low wrapping in that will really allow for the rounding of those cool temperatures to take over. But then as that system starts to dissipate, there is that turnaround from those 50s into those 60s as we step towards the weekend, and we'll be hopeful that we'll at least be able to break up some of those rain chances to allow for some of that summer sunshine to make an appearance.